And we are live. Yes. Let me wait for a moment for people to sign in. If if you're just showing up, please say hi and tell me where you would most like to go on vacation. Hi, Massimo. So I just wrote, "Hi everyone. I want to visit Thailand." I see more people coming online. Everybody, please say hi in the comments. Hi, Alessio. Nice to meet you. Massimo, Alessio, can you tell me where you would like to visit, where you would like to go on vacation? Thank you. Hi, Chiara. Ah, yes. You would like to go to warm places, hot countries, Massimo. Hi, Cesare. Hi, Mariangela. And Rosalba. Hi. Shall we get started? Oh, hi, Michaela. Welcome. All right. Today's focus activity is called Pack Your Bags. Pack your bags. In this focus activity, we will be covering quantifiers, vocabulary, and phrases about traveling. Oh, this is a good one. I would like to go to Australia. That's great. All right, let's get started. Do you travel light? How do you travel? Do you prefer to travel light? Do you check the weather before packing? Do you always unpack your luggage or do you leave your clothes in your suitcase when on holiday? Now, can you tell me, anyone in the comments, what traveling light might mean? Traveling light means when you travel, you don't carry many things with you. Do I prefer to travel light? I say yes, but I do not. My suitcases are usually very heavy. I am always right at 22 kilograms when the maximum is 23. So I do not travel light. Thank you, Mariangela. Traveling without bags or with very few things. I prefer to travel light, says Mariangela. Giuseppe as well. Or sorry, you're Michaela. Do you check the weather before you pack? Do you check to see if it is cold or hot? Hmm, I do. However, I also sometimes don't really care. For example, when I'm packing for a trip, I see that if I'm traveling in April or October, that it might rain. However, I almost never pack an umbrella or a rain jacket. Wow, everyone in the comments likes to travel light. So Massimo always checks the weather, and Mariangela sometimes checks the weather. Let me take off this. Now, do you unpack your luggage or do you leave your clothes in your suitcase when you're on holiday? I prefer to be very organized. And so, generally speaking, if there is space, I unpack my luggage so that I don't lose anything and I use everything that I brought with me, which is very often too many things. Can you tell me, unpack? Can you tell me what unpack might mean? So, in this focus, we will be planning trips together. And isn't it nice to think about travel these days when we all must stay home? I wish, I wish I could go on vacation right now. But I'm glad that staying home means fewer people might get the virus. Carmen, you're like me. You always travel with heavy luggage, but would prefer to travel light. Oh, that's an interesting answer, Massimo. If the place is interesting, I prefer to stay many days. So I unpack my luggage. Me too. Mariangela doesn't know. Unpack means to take everything out of your luggage and put them away. Unpack means to put away the things in your luggage. I'm writing that in the comments. Carmen likes to unpack her luggage too. Hmm, what do we need? Match the picture with the word. Now, this is a little bit difficult to do in the comments, so we'll go one by one. I'm going to first go through the pictures and you write what you think they are in the comments, and then we'll go back through everything together. Sound good? So first, picture A. What does that look like? Picture B. That looks like, a map of London. Picture C. Now here's a question for you. Can you give me an example of a magazine? Yes, you guys are fantastic. Keep the comments rolling. So picture D, it looks like some sort of cream you might put on your skin under the sun. E, that is a toothbrush. And F, what you would wear to go swimming. Can you hear me better now? Ah, thank you, Kiara. Vanity Fair is a magazine. Other magazines might include Vogue and let's see. Yeah, Vogue. Thank you, Nico. All right. It looks like you guys all know the words in the pictures. So A is camera. B is map. C is magazines. Magazines. And thank you for the examples of Vogue and Vanity Fair. Those are types of magazines. D is sunscreen. Sunscreen is the cream that you put on your skin to protect you from getting sunburn. E, I think E is pretty obvious. Toothpaste. I always forget to bring toothpaste and have to buy it when I get to my destination. I always have to buy toothpaste when I arrive. And F, swimsuit. It's pronounced swimsuit. It can also be called a bathing suit. It's what you wear to swim. Yes, Cesare. Vogue is a magazine, but New York Times is a newspaper. Yeah, exactly. Countable or uncountable. Are these nouns countable or uncountable? The nouns are toothpaste, magazines, camera, shampoo, map, sunscreen, travel money, and swimsuit, which can also be called a bathing suit. Now, toothpaste. Uncountable. That means you can't have 3 toothpastes. However, you can have 3 tubes of toothpaste. Let me put that on a banner so you can see what I'm saying. Mm. Tubes of toothpaste. That's right. Magazines and cameras are countable. Shampoo is uncountable. If you would like to count shampoo, you use the word bottles. So you can have 3 tubes of toothpaste or 3 bottles of shampoo. Yep. You guys are doing fantastically in the comments. I see so many correct answers. Maps are countable. Sunscreen is uncountable. Travel money? Money in general is uncountable. I have a question. How do you make money a countable thing? That might be a little difficult. Let me rephrase the question. Travel money is uncountable. However, if I say 3 euros, that is countable. $3, that is countable. The specific types of currency are countable, whereas money is uncountable. Mariangela, that is such a great insight. Toothpaste is a liquid gel and it is uncountable. Yes, generally speaking, liquids are uncountable. Finally, swimsuit is countable. Don't forget that if you don't understand a word or you would like to pronounce it, or you would like me to pronounce it for you again, please feel free to ask me in the comments if you don't know what a word means or if you would like for me to pronounce it for you again. Okay? And you guys are doing a fantastic job. Now, before I go through this slide, I have a question for you. I'm going to put it in the comments and you can follow with me and answer. Think about the answers to these questions. The questions are, choose between how many and how much. So, oh, that's weird. It cut it off. That word should be pocket, question mark. Okay, choose between how many or how much. 1, how many or much sunscreen do you use in the winter? 2, how many or much shirts do you pack for a 3-day trip? How many or much travel money do you carry in your pocket? Now let me go through the slide. How many? I didn't pack many books to read. We don't have much travel money. I lost my suitcase. I don't have any clothes. I have some sunscreen. Before I continue, let me see what your comments are. Davide, yes. The word money specifically is always uncountable. It becomes countable if you're talking about a specific type of currency. For example, $500. Dollars is countable. 500 euros. Euros is countable. Let's look at your answers. How much sunscreen? That is correct. How much sunscreen do you use in the winter? How many shirts do you pack for a 3-day trip? And finally, how much travel money do you carry in your pocket? Yes, thank you, Mariangela. Many with countable nouns. You use many when you're referring to countable nouns in questions and in negative sentences. You use much with uncountable nouns in questions and in negative sentences. You use any with countable and uncountable nouns in questions and negative sentences, and some with countable and uncountable nouns in positive sentences. Let's try this same activity, but with any and some. I am writing the questions in the comments. Choose between any and some. Number 1, I haven't got any, some, more bug spray or sunscreen. I've got any or some magazines and books for the plane ride. I haven't got any or some shampoo or toothpaste. I forgot to pack them. Whoops. Thank you, Carmen. I haven't got any more bug spray or sunscreen. Thank you, Massimo. I've got some magazines and books for the plane ride. I haven't got any shampoo or toothpaste. Did you see the pattern? For positive answers, I've got some toothpaste. Use some. For negative, I haven't got any magazines. You guys are doing a fantastic job in the comments. Let's move forward. What type of vacation do you like the most? Do you like going to the beach? Do you like ski trips? Do you like visiting new cities? Do you like going on picnics? Or do you like camping? What type of vacation do you like the most? I just wrote that in the comments. Some examples: a ski holiday, a hiking trip, a beach holiday, a picnic, city break, camping, and can you think of any other things? For example, Massimo likes walking in the countryside. I like going to the beach and hiking. Can you think of any other types of vacations? Giuseppe likes swimming in the sea in Puglia. He loves, oh no, this is Michaela. Michaela loves the sea. Now, would you pack the same for a ski holiday and a hiking trip? But first, oh, Massimo likes traveling with a camper. Ah, Cesare likes traveling with his motorcycle. That can also be called, edit, let me put up a banner, a road trip. If you take your motorcycle or your car, or sometimes even your camper, well, all the time your camper, if your camper is moving, it is on the road with you, it is also called a road trip. Now, what would you pack on a ski holiday? What would you pack on a ski holiday? I would pack a lot of warm clothes, including a hat, a nice wool hat, a helmet. We're still getting comments from the previous question. Carmen likes to go on beach holidays. That's great, Carmen. Does anyone here like to go skiing? All right, back to what we pack on a ski holiday. I pack a hat, warm sweaters, which are also called jumpers in the UK, Massimo packs a warm jacket or warm coat. And waterproof trousers. Yes, in case you fall, you really need your clothes to be waterproof. I always pack waterproof gloves because the first thing for me to get cold are my hands. Great job, Massimo. Thank you. And let me switch. What would you pack on a hiking trip? On a hiking trip, I would pack, yes, thank you, Carmen. That is spelled correctly as well. Gloves on a ski trip. On a hiking trip, I would pack hiking shoes or boots, something that is, or shoes that are sturdy and have a lot of weight so that I can travel on the rocky terrain. There are so many wonderful mountains and hiking trails here in Italy, and hiking is so much fun. But the first thing I always pack is a good pair of hiking boots or hiking shoes. How about bug spray? I always pack bug spray and sunscreen. On a hiking trip, I pack boots, gloves, and I'm not sure that that is correct. What do you mean by hard dress? Let me know, Massimo. Chiara asked me a question. Is this correct? I love visiting new cities. I like eating new food and discovering new cultures. I like or I love plus verb ing is the structure. Yes, thank you, Chiara, for asking that question. On a hiking trip, Raffaele packs boots, a sweater, and a hat. Ah, thank you, Massimo. Hard clothes, as in resistant. I might say outdoor clothes. Now, We have our packing lists for skiing and hiking. What do you pack that is the same for both trips? And what do you pack differently? So, for both trips, if it is cold, I will pack a hat, a sweater, gloves, and the proper clothes, outdoor clothes or water resistant clothes. I will pack warm things. Different things that I would pack on a ski trip, but not a hiking trip, would be a skiing helmet. A helmet is the hard thing that you wear to protect your head. That is called a helmet. Writing the definition in the comments or when you catch up to this. For a hiking trip, however, I will pack hiking boots, food, which I may not pack food and water on a ski trip because there is always a place to eat at the end of a run. On a hike, that's not always true. There isn't always a restaurant at the end of a trail. I'm waiting for the comments to come in. And we're good. Okay, let's move forward. Have a great trip. Your friend is going on a trip. Can you help him or her pack their bags? Let's see. Use sentences like, don't pack too much. You need to take some. You don't need to pack any. Do you have enough? How many blank are you taking with you? How much are you taking with you? Do I need to pack any? Here is an example. What should I pack on a trip to the beach? Let's use the sentences given. Don't pack too much clothing. You don't need to wear very many things at the beach. You just need a swimsuit and a towel. Don't pack too much clothing. You need to take some. Raffaele, don't pack too much water. I always pack a bottle of water. I have a large reusable bottle that I refill at the fountain. There is a water fountain at our beach. And so when I'm thirsty, because it's always hot, I refill my water bottle. Yes, you need to take a swimsuit. You don't need to pack any. At the beach, you don't need to pack any sweaters or warm hats, but you might want to pack a sun hat. A sun hat has a large brim to keep you out of the sun. Do you have enough money? Do you have enough money for lunch? How many towels are you taking with you? Do I need to pack any sunscreen? I do. I always do. Do you have any other advice for me? While I'm waiting, let's switch the type of vacation. Let's see. What should I pack on a city break? What should I pack on a city break? Hmm. Don't pack too much of anything. Don't pack too much of anything. You don't want to carry too many things while you're in a city. You don't want to carry too many things while you're traveling in a city. You need to take some travel money. You don't need to pack any food. Cities are full of food. Do you have enough water? Bus tickets. Do you have enough bus tickets? That's a great response, Massimo. Yes. How many bus tickets are you taking with you? How many maps are you taking with you? Generally speaking, I use my phone for maps. However, one time, one time I was in Venice and my phone didn't always work. Have you been to Venice? It can be very confusing. And so I bought a paper map. And after I bought that paper map, I never got lost again. That's the only time that I've needed a paper map in many years. Hmm. Traveling in a city, do I need to pack any sunscreen? Do I need to pack any hats? I would argue yes. Always wear sunscreen. And yes, always wear a hat. Carmen says, and this is about the beach. Don't pack too many sweaters and pants. You need to take some sunscreen to protect your skin. You don't need to pack any indoor because the weather is very hot. Hmm, indoor? What do you mean by that, Carmen? Thank you so much for your comment. It's fantastic. Keep commenting. You guys are doing a wonderful job. Don't pack too much orange juice. That's right. You don't always need a map, Massimo. You can ask the locals for information. All right, let's review what we've gone over. We talked about countable and uncountable nouns. We talked about things to pack on a vacation, like toothpaste, magazines, a camera, shampoo, a map, sunscreen, travel money, and swimsuits. We talked about how much and how many. Now remember that you use much and many for questions and negative sentences. How much money did you bring? How many books did you bring? For positive answers, use some. Yes, I have some extra magazines that you can read. No, I don't have any extra money. I don't have any extra money to pay for lunch. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to thank all of you for being so active in the comments. You've done a fantastic and wonderful job. I hope that you were able to learn something new that you can use in the future for when we can go on vacation again. Hopefully, it's soon. I am so glad you could be here today. And don't forget that you can always tune in to our webinars. They go from 10 in the morning until 8 in the evening, from Monday to Friday. The last class is at 8 in the evening. We also have webinars like this on Saturdays. I believe those are from 10 to 7. However, you might want to confirm your information with what the school has sent you in your emails. Bye, Michaela. Bye, everyone. Bye, Massimo, Carmen, Raffaele. Bye, everyone. It's been such a pleasure being on this webinar with you live today. Thank you, everyone. You've done a wonderful job. Bye. You're welcome, Carmen. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, Massimo. Bye, Cesare.